Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Mini Motorways. Just thought I'd give this daily challenge a try before the end of the day. I saw the scores were pretty low, like first place only had 3,000 points, so I wanted to give it a try. There's no upgrades available other than the one motorway that you get. So definitely a tricky one, especially because it's Beijing, and if you haven't seen my video on Beijing, getting 6,000 on this place is basically getting 10,000 on Los Angeles. Now this is using the new patch, so we will see a bit of changes to the strategy. We're going to try and make little cluster nodes maybe on this one, as opposed to all the slipways that we used to have, because if we just put a couple roads like this, you'll see that every single time a car gets to one of these now, they stop. Or not stop, but they have to come to a slow at the intersection point, which definitely slows things down. Makes a lot of the strategies much less good. But we won't worry too much about that. This is more just to see if we can get a nice score on this daily, and from there we'll go from there. Tomorrow we'll definitely be looking into doing the weekly, because that looks like I'd really like to try the weekly and the dailies now that we have this change. We need a lot, or at least I think I need a lot more practice on just the game in general, because a lot has changed. Very much has changed. That is for certain. Now the one thing about this one is you only get road tiles, so we can't expect much. We'll have the one bridge and the one motorway, and that is all we have. Now this is expanded, so I'm going to expand this out just so that red can do its thing and yellow can come around the bottom. It is a bit of a shame though. I was hoping that we could play with traffic lights a little bit in the daily, but I'm hoping that with the huge change to traffic light AI and all of those things, maybe the weekly will be prioritized to have some sort of thing to kind of get you used to traffic lights a little bit more. So check back tomorrow for that video. Today we're just going to be doing this. This is just a quick video that I wanted to send out. Not going to be much in terms of editing or anything like that. I'm just going to try and get through it pretty quick. Ooh, because I know this game is going to try and make it quick. So what we can do, and I think I want to try this just because this might be a strat that we can do more often. Make these like major intersections, because everything's gonna have to slow down for it anyways, so we might as well make it slow. Like if you're already slowing down for the intersection, you might as well just have it so that everything slows down there, and it's basically like nothing is slowing down. And week 2 finishes. More road tiles. Anything I want to do? Not really. I'm not going to try any blocking strategies or anything like that. It might be good to do that kind of stuff on this kind of map, but you know, it's fine. We're not too pressured. The one thing that I do have to keep pretty cognizant about is that we only have the one bridge. So if I want to use a bridge here, for example, to make this intersection only blue and red, well, then I won't have a bridge for the island section over on the far right. So there's a lot of premeditated planning that I'm doing here. I'm saying basically this will always be an issue, and hopefully we don't get a level 2 structure here or here, because if we do, we're kind of screwed. But that's just something I kind of have to live with on this map now. I'm going to try this, so they're all going to be kind of in this little group, and then that's all the road. We can go all the way across without any interruptions, as opposed to otherwise. Same thing, we can make it like this. That'll slow things down there, but that's not terrible. That'll do for now. Let's see where we get spawns. Probably more up here. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'll take that. This blue doesn't really do much. I'm going to make it so that it's like a double thick road here, just in case we need to use this area. And more roads, of course. Let's pretend that these rivers are twice as thick as they actually are. Yellow there, that is... okay. I think we can work with that. Slow everything down here. Maybe let's make it like this. Take that one up. Another blue, okay. So we've got 4 down there and 2 here. It's already getting messy. I would really love a traffic light at this point, but that is a luxury we don't have. What we might be able to do later is bring a road around this blue and into there. Don't have that option now, but for later we can look into that. Now this green is a little bit trapped. Hopefully we get a couple more down here. Okay, that's something. we just need a bit of an expansion downwards. That's our only way to get through this. Rotate that one so it's these two are on the same tile. I guess I could also do it like this. Let's do that. A little bit longer of a journey, but now they're all in the same tile, so they'll all slow down at the same kind of rate around this. So that we're doing pretty good. We can move this one up. I think we will. Same with this one and this one. That, what we worried about happened. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We should be able to rework this. Let's see where we get the red spawns first. Some over there. Okay. So let's preemptively do something up here. And there's where we're going to need the bridge. So we can't do anything in terms of crossing these interior rivers. It's just going to be long range travel, I guess. That's our only solution. Could cut through here. The interesting thing about this map is that even without... Oh, I'm out of road tiles. Okay, let's take some of this back. We still have all of the same spawns. Like, the masks are all the same. There's always gray spawning down here. This is always a mess. And then we've got green here. We've got a bit of red in the middle with the yellow. White usually spawns up here. We'll get some white on the island. But outside of that, everything's basically the same. 20 road tiles. We need more yellow support. Okay. Let's do it down there. Ooh, that's really nice. Maybe we can promote some growth here, just for a couple more yellows. Usually they spawn down here, but this green decided that it wanted to spawn there, so we'll let it happen. We'll let it happen, but we're not happy about it. Still thinking of ways that we can probably get this disconnected in some way, or rejigged. There's an extra yellow. Beautiful. Blue level up. Okay. That will probably be our motorway. Really? No more blue spawns? Wow. Amazing. Okay, so let's put you into there. We've got 3 down here, 3 up there. Got this one up here as well. I don't want to mix these, though. Like, this red and this red should never mix. Green up there. Suddenly, that's our motorway. Yeah. I think these 3, just going straight up here, that's our motorway. That's not helpful at all. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate. If there was one more block of clearance there, that would be good, but it's not. Oh. So, if we go through here, we can use the bridge to do a shortcut, but that is not a solution we have, unfortunately. More white, okay. Let's connect all that. A bit more red up here. There might be enough red for here now that this stuff can come across here. And I think just because of the challenge, we have to do something like that. And then this blue... Blue comes in like that. Oh, it's gonna get real rough. It's getting real rough real quick. Especially with this, wow. Just kind of rolling with the punches. We don't have much that we can do outside of that. I don't want to get into blocking, just because I want to see how things spawn as like a natural kind of spawn behavior. So seeing this, I think I'll need to come down like that for this one. Thankfully we're getting a couple more spawns on this. Ooh, a couple is a lot of spawns actually. There we go. And that white leveled up right at the end of the week. Okay. So let's let's keep shipping cars over there. No more motorways, so this is basically where we live now. I think we can make it work. Hopefully. There's the white island spawns. Okay, that's really good to see. Usually it's white and blue on this side. Oh, and this is starting to tick up. Okay. How do I get down to there? Something like this, maybe? It's not like we don't have the road tiles, it's just annoying, really. It's still good for now, but once these cars start to move, then we know that we're in trouble. Because these are so far away by distance, it's just impractical. Oh, there we go. That is exactly what I was about to say. We need this. If we could get this, then we can move all these down and up like that. That's so much better. Now, we do have to play with this a little bit. I want to try these triples. It seems to be working really well. To kind of like feed them into each other. Even if it's less efficient in the short term, it's better overall. So we'll play with that like that. And I think on this side, we really just want to make a bridge with a lot of room for growth. So we'll just do something like that. Out of road tiles. That's pretty good for now. We can rotate these ones down too. There we go. That'll clean up this road a little bit too. We can do a little more on this side as well. Let's do these two yellows down. And one more down here. Definitely need a bit more yellow. Preferably closer. Something like this would be good. Bit of extra green. And before this expands, I want to put this in, just to future-proof it a little bit. Now, I'm already seeing a bit of a problem here, because this white has a lot of traffic going to it. Same with this yellow. So, this green will always be a little bit worse for wear if we do something like this. And the only way that we could really solve that is if we just took them all the way around. Which we could. We could actually do this crazy idea and bring them like this. Then these greens won't go up there. White will have a little bit of interruption here, but at least up here, it'll be a little less chaotic. Same with right here. Rotate this red down so it goes into here. And this levels up. Okay, so we're gonna need more support on this side if we can get it, but I don't think we're gonna get it. That being said, if we keep getting green on this side, then we don't need greens on this side, which doesn't help us at all, but like, it's good to note. Okay, white is angry. Can understand. It's a lot of green. Wow. There's no way to get to this green though. If we had a green spawn up here, then we could do something, but I guess we could do something like this. This out a couple, so we get a nice out of roads. Well, bit of a curve. Okay, take this back. Then we'll have a bridge. And then all of these will use this road. This one is just Euclid. I guess these yellows don't have to go that way anymore, so we can bring them this way, and then this can come in right here. Oh, now green spawns. Perfect. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. 750. Things could be better. Whoops, put that back. We do have this road now. 3 cars. So we can put a bridge through here again. And I'm curious to know if that's enough for it. Can these 3 handle that by themselves? I think so. And if not, we'll know really soon. But I think it works. That'll help clear up this intersection a little bit too. And I might even go so far as to remap these reds so they come up. Yes, like that. So then these come around here and go into here. Then white doesn't have to go across anymore. Still have this point down here. I think that's really nice. And I don't think we need this road either. There's an extra white for this one, so there we go. I think we're getting pretty stable. We have no motorways and no bridges left, so I think it's really just a game of hold on to as many special tiles as possible and pray. A lot of pray. Yellow there, okay. Can work with that. I can work with this. Yeah, that's fine. I don't expect a lot of blues moving from here. More road tiles, thank you. Green and a blue, okay. Well, green, blue. Another white. So this is enough for this one. I think that's all we're gonna need for that bridge. How are these doing? This one's not doing very well. Rotate you up. This one's doing alright. Still have cars in the garage. Oh! Alright. I'm awake. There we go. This one is, this is gonna screw us. Like, this is that's our end. Right there. Now, are these connected? I'm pretty sure these are connected. Yes, okay. Do need a bit of blue spawning, because this is getting a little bit dicey. And there's no way to really get it more. Guess just that. Ooh, this spawns too. Oh. Alright. That might be the end. Actually, whoa, hold on. Let's not do that. Out of road tiles. I wait, because what we can do is that. Now we have these blues. They'll cross the bridge, ruin my traffic, and then cross, like that. There we go. Cool. Not to toot my own horn, but I think we're doing pretty well. Ah. I toot my horn and then the white levels up. Alright. This is pretty good though. I'm feeling semi-confident. Except for right here. This is a mess. Yeah, that's a mess. And there's no way to fix it. Yep, I think we're just going to be running with the timer at this point. Maybe we hit 2,000? I mean, dreams are free, so we can hope. But it's a bit of a traffic jam over there. And here, and there, and here, and oh wow, that's a lot. Mm-hmm. 1,600, wow. Definitely not our best run. But for no upgrades, that's pretty good. This was definitely a point of pain. And so was down here. And I don't know if there's any way to really split this because we had the blue and the red mix. So at some point along this path, they would have had to cross. Now that said, the reds could have come up around. Like we could have sacrificed this one blue to bring it all the way around. That might have helped. That would have probably saved us for a little bit longer. But I don't think we were going to get super far in that one. 1645 was our final score. Let's see how that stacks up with the rest of the world. And unlike the weekly challenge, it's almost the end of the day for me. 6 hours left on this challenge. So we get a good representation of our score, and wow, that's better than I was expecting. As I said at the start, the scores it's really tough for this one. Like one person almost hit 4K, then it's just above 3K, then everything else is below 3,000. So if you want a challenge, give this one a go. You've got about 6 hours left. Maybe you can get it higher than 337, and then you can brag to me. I'll try and get this video out as fast as possible so that you'll have as much time as possible to try and beat me. But until then, until tomorrow, I suppose, that's it. Tomorrow, the weekly challenge will come out, as is tradition, and I'll make sure to put that video in the top right here. Subscribe button is always in the bottom right, so you can get notified of when the next Mini Motorways video comes out. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.